So I've had the Oakley Meta Vanguard glasses for over 2 weeks at this point, and I'm ready to give you my final conclusion on these glasses. First of all, I want to start with the comfort. If you're someone that's really athletic and you want something really sporty, these are definitely the way to go. They're super sporty. They give you good coverage around your eyes. And I want to add that into comfort because when you wear sunglasses, you know, there's usually an open, when you wear, the side is usually open, but this does give you some side coverage. And when you get that side coverage, it is a comfort thing. Now, I have a huge head. I always go with the Ray-Ban Meta large glasses. Find these extremely comfortable, extremely comfortable. These are more for a person's head that is smaller, leaner, someone athletic. I wouldn't say I'm definitely athletic at all. So if you have a smaller head, you'll probably find these quite comfortable. I find them pretty tight right here. I just recently wore these during Halloween for an extended period, maybe 3 hours. And I had to take them off 2 or 3 times because they were hurting the side of my head right here. They even pinch my head. I don't find them that comfortable. I would say I find them more comfortable, a little bit wider than the other Oakley Meta glasses, the HSTNs. And so at that point, yeah, they're more comfortable than that. This part also isn't very comfortable when it sits on your nose. One of the things that I feel like when I put on my Ray-Ban Meta large glasses is, again, complete comfort. This is like a relief. I take these off and this is amazingly comfortable. But I don't want to say these won't be comfortable on you. If you have a smaller head and you're super athletic and you're lean and you're fit, you'll probably have no problem. These will probably love them. And so that would probably be one of my biggest gripes about these personally, is just personally, is the comfort of them. The sound on these is massive. What a big difference in volume versus any other of the Meta glasses, having be the HSTNs or the Ray-Bans. This is a huge, massive increase. It just goes to show me that the volume that we're getting on these is probably the same volumes we'll get on the Gen 3 Ray-Bans and the Gen 2 HSTN Oakleys. These have awesome sound. Like, not as good as like putting an earbud or headphones in your ear, but really loud and comfortable. I keep turning these damn things on. So comfortable and amazing. I'm very, very pleased and happy with the sound that you'll get out of these. I wish it was on my Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2s. Those aren't bad, but these are definitely, I would say, the volume anyway is probably about 50% louder. That's a guess on it, but I'm very impressed with the sound on it. I wouldn't say like the quality of the sound is that much better. It's not like you're getting way better bass or like just way better quality sound. It's more just the volume is a lot better, and that helps, especially because these are open ear, and I at that point can't hear anything anybody says. Even when my Ray-Bans are on, if I'm talking to someone, I get a notification, I have the volume all the way up. I do have trouble hearing them, but when these are volume all the way up, I can't even like hear a car that's 10 feet away, or if a car drives by me, I can, but if it's fairly far away or there's a fairly loud sound or a lot of people talking, these block out all that. They're really, really loud. Now, these have like features that you can use with Garmin. I don't have any of that, so I wasn't able to test that out. These are IP67, meaning you can go through dust and water resistance. These can literally go underwater and they will still be safe. It's very, very good. $500 for these, when you get all that stuff built into it, is also not too bad. These go for, I think I paid $459 for the Gen 2s, and those are still my favorites for comfort and everything else that you get with it. But yeah, these at $500, it's not a bad deal, especially for being how, sporty and athletic they look. And speaking of the looks, you can pop these lenses out if you want. But at the same time, it's like, would you want to wear these as regular glasses in your normal life? They're a little bit funky looking. Maybe you'd be completely fine with it. Maybe you look beautiful. For me, they're a little bit too much. They scream like, hey, look at me. I'm doing something crazy. I'm different. Like, check me out. I don't personally want that. I'd rather look, at this point in my life, cool and chill and approachable. These scream like I'm trying to be sporty and I'm not, because I'm not sporty, but maybe you are. So I would say like these are much better for as just plain sunglasses. You can get prescriptions through Meta, but ultimately, yeah, I think they're more of an outdoor type glass. Now, these are Meta glasses, so you get all the same features as other Meta glasses. So, stuff works. Replying to messages, telling it to play music, record a video, take a photo, all that stuff works with the Meta side of it. You don't have any display in here, so you're not going to see anything through a display, but you can still get random questions answered. You can go to live AI. All of that stuff is built into these. It works the same as the other glasses. It's not better. It's not worse. It's the same. Now, one of the cool things about these glasses is they have 12 megapixel camera like the other ones. They shoot up to 3K video at 30 frames. But what's really cool is the camera's centered. So when you're recording a video, everything's centered. On the other ones, the glasses, the camera's on the side. This is directly in the middle. So if I was talking to you, it would be a straight on view of you. The other cool part is that these glasses have a wide, ultra wide view of 122 degree ultra wide view. Now it's not as good as like a GoPro or your phone's ultra wide camera, but it's totally usable. It's not that bad. And it allows you to crop in a little bit better than the other glasses and still get a full frame if you wanted to go that route. Now everything is vertical when you shoot it, but again, you can crop it in to make it a vertical shot, but ultimately you still have to it's not just vertical. There's no way to make it horizontal. It'd be cool if they put out an update so it was vertical, horizontal and vertical if you could choose that. But as of right now, it's only vertical. Coming from the Ray-Ban Metas, the buttons are in kind of weird spot. Instead of being on top, they are on the bottom here. You've got power button and other buttons for multifunction and capturing videos and photos and stuff like that, like buttons like that. I wouldn't call it bad. It is a little bit of a learning curve, slightly if you're coming from the other ones, but ultimately the buttons are very responsive and they work fine. And I just took a photo. Other than that, they're fine, and you do have that light. You can't turn that light off, just FYI. Battery life is really, really good. These definitely compete, at least for what I have. I haven't been able to wear them literally all day long because what happens is they're sunglasses. I need to see my screen better with like enhanced lenses, and I don't have enhanced lenses in these, but you can get up to 9 hours of battery life, up to 36 hours on the case. The case is way too big. You can't fit it in your pocket. These do come with a little cloth case. So theoretically you could wear them all day, keep them in that cloth case, take them out, but you might damage them, sit on them, break them that way. But if you keep them in the case, you'll get obviously a lot of protection and more battery life, but the case is humongous. It's terribly big. And it's just annoying, honestly, the case being so big. So who are these for? Someone that loves biking, I guess swimming. You could swim with these more or less. I wouldn't swim in the ocean with them, but you could biking with these is fine. Running, walking, using them as a general sunglass, all fine. Indoor use is a little bit too much, especially if you have replaceable lenses. You're popping these out and putting different lenses in. But otherwise, they look really futuristic and cool and stuff like that. They work really well. The volume is amazing through the speakers. The battery life is really, really good. The controls are easy. You get your swipe gestures right here as well. They're great. I would give them, like in terms of their features and everything about them, like not the way, what personally bothers me about them, I'd probably give them, without having a display, a 9 out of 10, or 8, I guess 8 out of 10, because I don't find comfort to be that great. But if you remove, again, the comfort part, as I said, for people that are skinny and thin and stuff like that, I give them a 9 out of 10. They're great, but they're not great for indoor use. And for me, the comfort's not there because I have a big head. So if you want to pick them up though, I think you'll really like them if you're a sporty person. Link down below. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and we'll see you down the road. Peace.